very careful about it, because I know that there is an effort out there to start regulating and hydraulic fracturing. Not many people realize that with the huge reserves that we have, and the United States does have the largest recoverable reserves in coal, oil, and natural gas of any country in the world, that this particular technology that has been used since 1948 of hydraulic fracturing is something, and I know this because in 1948 it started in my state of Oklahoma, that there's not been a documented case of groundwater contamination using hydraulic fracturing. And if we are to develop the shale, particularly any of these close formations, it has to be done. 100% of these recoverable reserves can only become a reality if we are using certain techniques, and number one would be that of hydraulic fracturing. So I'd like to have you, and the request I'd make of you, any response you want to make right now, of course, would be fine, but also of any further investigation into that technique, I want to be a part of it, and perhaps I can offer some expertise from personal experience, from our experience in Oklahoma.
Senator, we look forward to working with you. On hydraulic fracturing, we are about to round up our work plan, which has gone through peer review and public comment. We expect in the next month or two to have the work plan for our study finished. I want to make 2 points on hydraulic fracturing. One is that it is not an unregulated activity. Many localities, many states regulate very aspects of the drilling process. One thing I think EPA can do to add to the body of knowledge is to determine whether there are any holes in that regulatory structure. It's not necessarily federal regulation that will be needed. It could be. I'm not prejudging that. The second thing I will say is that I think what would give the American people comfort with all that they're seeing about this technology is a knowledge that regulators are not backing away from looking at it, but rather are doing everything we can to understand and ensure we have good science.
And that you would take into consideration those regulations that come from the states because of the varying applications of this technology from state to state.
Certainly, sir. And states are different. Geology is different. The number of people and population density are different. But there may be a need for a federal role. We simply don't know, and this study will take a while.